な天気かな。空港で約束したよね。すぐまたをねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。今日何してた私はいつも通りの日々。君がそばにいたらな。一緒に見た打ち上げ花火。来年もまた来ようねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだからもうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。カーテンを開けて朝の光を浴びる。窓を開けると優しい風が吹いた。今日もいい朝。コーヒーを飲みながらニュースを見る。誰かが活躍してる姿、とっても元気が出る。明るいニュースで溢れたらいいのにな。 Good morning, good morning 今日も一日頑張ろう。 Good morning, good morning 今日も一日輝く。 Yes鏡の前に立ってメイクを始める。噂のシークリームがいい感じ。今日もいい朝。毎日頑張ってるご褒美に買ったシャネルのリップスティック。発色が良くてとっても可愛い。髪の毛はどんなスタイルにしようかな。あーこんな時間もういけなくちゃ。 Good morning, good morning 今日も私らしくいよう。 Good morning, good morning 今日も私は最高。トゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥ Have a nice day。行ってきます。
This is Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I teach the meaning and then I post a list on YouTube and then we find some words again. Kotoba ga jama suru wa muku mama So I'm in the home, got tackled out. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese. Alright, welcome in. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys practice Japanese while enjoying video games. It better be hearing me. Good, we don't need any more problems. That was annoying. All I did was, as usual, copied the YouTube link into my docs, because I have to do that every time. And the second I did that, everything shut off. And it ever said, we found a virus called OBS. What? To reinstall the whole thing. Well, after like spending 5-10 minutes trying to figure out how to tell it it's not a virus, there was no choice to say, no, you're wrong. It's just like, delete now and restart? No. I've never seen that before. I'm glad that it kept all my OBS files, like the if I had to remake all of my my scenes, that would have sucked. It's like 2 years of tweaking. You know what I mean. 2 years of tweaking. 2 years of adding stuff and tweaking things. Okay, so sorry. And I need to eat and drink coffee because I'm stressed. We're having a pretty exciting day today. Getting close to Keen Theater. Yeah, yay. I think I left mix it up all night, so I think you get free points, but that's okay. Today we're going to be playing a new game. A sole indie developer reached out to me about his game, Kotoba Dash, which from first glance looks like a flashcard type game with game elements, mostly dashing it looks like. But we're going to check it out. I think it is shorter content, so I think we'll just do about 30 minutes of that. Akaruku naru. そうだね. And then we'll get into our main game. But we'll do that every day this week. So we'll get about 30 minutes in there 4 times. And kind of dash mainly to review it. Tell them about what things they can improve, because it's still in beta. So if you guys have ideas, of course, it'd be nice. But figure out things we can improve about it. Make it more fun. Let me open it up. I post a lesson on YouTube and then we find some words again. Gotcha, arigato. Hope that doesn't freeze anything more. Sometimes Steam games can be. Okay, the sound's already going, so.
日本語で
Wait,
はなんて言う
Can I change the sound off for a second? Gotcha, arigato.
二度ね
Kaosだな.
Fall back to sleep.
I did forget to let me make a source for it really quick.
This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a
Kotoba Dash.
machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I tell you the meaning, and then I post a lesson on YouTube and then we find some words again.
No, not that. Give me a second.
Just vibe, hit that follow, hit subscribe, stick around if you please.
Who's in here? Hey, Skyro. You're not Keen Reflex, don't lie. Dang, it's still called debug. Okay. Alright, let's try and switch to it. Let's see if this works. Seiko.
And this is
Pistol. Seiko. Pistol Seiko. Oh, that's weird. Doesn't wanna. Oh, I guess I see there is black screen around it. That's fine. Alright, let's put the sound back up. Very Japanese music. Sounds good. I know I learned a little bit from their Instagram that pixel graphics is a very new thing to them. And change the category to something. Oh, what is my category on? It's probably on nothing, isn't it? Thank you. Oh, dang it. I just never changed it. I wonder if it is not there. Mini games. Isn't there a... What should we change it to? Programming? I guess. I'm not programming, but I think if I do that, that's the best thing I can think of. But people might think I'm making this game. But I think that's the best I can think of. I'll of course tell them that that is not what's going on. Where the heck is it? Software and game development. Yeah, or just chatting. Yeah. I'll have to let them know how to basically add it to the Twitch category so that it can be not a huge deal, but actually I have to look it up. I've only had to do it once. I need to remember there's a site that you basically just need to register it. Okay. IGBD, yeah. So you just need to go to IGDB and you just need to register it. You just need to add the game. But yeah. For our next time, we'll just put it on software and development. Thank you. So we got, I don't know what Sanctum is. I'm curious. Okay. There's a guide. Should we start with easy? We'll try a few. We're mainly gonna test it out. I'm not gonna try for a high score right away. Ready, set, go. Content. So, okay, wait. Maybe I should have read the controls. I saw them dashing in the demo. Can I dash? Yubi kakeru. 最初からちょっと難しいな。Neko. And then go straight to... Okay, so this is kind of what I expected it when I saw the demo. How long do I have before it's considered failed? Oops. Oops, I was just standing on that. I didn't even read. 設定があまり読めない。読めなかった? Go to bed, I don't want to. I didn't read Skyro's joke. Give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna intentionally run out the clock. I wanna see what happens. Yeah, I can't read that, sir. Space for you guys to practice Hayanese while enjoying video games. I don't know. Hazagashi! Sekai. I really like the animation and the music. It's very good. Currently it seems there's no time limit. Maybe it's because it's on easy. I do like the animation and the controls. I feel like I saw him dashing in the... I'll have to read the thing. Came as soon as I could. Hey, how's it going? Sega Quest is the creator of this. Yeah, sorry, I had computer problems this morning. I have questions. Konnichiwa, yahoo, Konnichiwa-san. How's it going? I have questions like, is there a time limit in some modes? And I saw you dashing. How to dash? I guess I could try pushing right. Oh, there it is. Face dashed. Like, for me, I'd rather dash be on the other hand, personally. Okay, so first thing I noticed is that every time the faster you answer, the more you get more points. It would be nice to see like somewhere like a point counter, like how much points you're getting 5 now, you're only getting 4 now, you're only getting 3 now, kind of thing. Is this in the game that I talked about? Yeah. This is the one we were talking about. That so Seika question in chat now. Someone who created this and wanted to talk about it. NDUI. That one was worth 3 points. Got 4 for that one. And say it probably starts at 5 and slowly counts down. So the controls and the music and just all of the aesthetics are really great. I kind of want some kind of obstacles. So yeah, Seika, I would definitely check out shoot, what's the game that we play sometimes? Yuki in the Book of Yokai. Because it's similar to it's a different genre of game, but it's in a similar similar in that they're both kind of glorified flashcards. No. Right? And so it might give you ideas of how to or how not to make your game fun. Okay, so, what's interesting also is, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I'm probably not going to make mistakes, especially when without being rushed, because there's no, I'm only motivated by losing points by going slow, not actually losing lives. And so technically, if I was okay with getting 1 point every time, I can go forever. It doesn't have to be losing lives, but I feel like there should be something that makes me want to be rushing like crazy. You know? The scrolls come at you in lanes horizontally. Come at you in lanes horizontally. Like a rhythm game? Yeah, I don't know if they have a demo or whatnot, but you could also just watch some of the... We've played it on stream, maybe you could just watch us do it a little bit. Find some of those VODs. Their game has, you know, good and bad about them too. I have a lot of improvement ideas for them too. So they're not perfect, but it's always good to check out games that are similar to yours, the one that you're making, for ideas of how to and how not to do stuff. Excuse me. I mean, options will take away from the studying, reviewing. That's a good point. I don't know if you saw my answer. I think if you imagine taking away the study aspect of it, right? let's just say it's just like a random quiz game, like, what's the color of the sky? Right? Would it still be fun, right? And so yeah, I would want some kind of obstacle. I want to say, personally, it's like some people recommended having the scrolls be moving. Personally, having to read several choices all the time and they're moving kind of frustrates me personally. I don't know if that's just a personal thing. I don't feel that like the words themselves should be moving around, if that makes sense. And also, I don't know if you already have this, but it would be nice to have the opposite, have English on the top and then have to choose from the Japanese. Like to have either both mixed into one or have both modes. Yeah, because I doubt, I kind of, and yeah, just, there's gotta be also something that's progressively harder, and there's gotta be a way for even somebody like me who's probably knows all the vocab in the book to eventually lose. Cause like if I'm going for a high score, if you're playing a game and you're going for a high score, but like it's just kind of endless, and you're like, I guess this is good enough, maybe I'll lose now. You know what I mean? That's what's tough. Even with my game, I had to make it, if I made it to where you only lose if you don't know the Japanese, people who are, especially because mine was only testing hiragana, people who already know hiragana would never lose and they would get bored. I know it's a learning game, but even then. But yeah, you do have to get a balance though. Yeah, if it's too rushing people too much, like if it's literally 3 seconds and you lose, that's also not good, right? I'm trying to think of an actual a tangent idea of how we can make it progressively harder though. I really like, I want to say though, the movement of this Kitsune and his animation and the dash, it's very good. You don't need to change that at all. And even this girl in the background, she's cute, and just her movements and her saying "Hey Kai" whenever, that's adorable. Noto is nice. Notebook. It's satisfying to watch, isn't it? Yeah. The aesthetics are very good. Rate the difficulties by N level. Okay, so the difficulties are... Ooh. You have N2, N1 questions on the hard? Hold up. Hold up. Can I quit anytime? Can. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the difficulty was going to be the game itself or just the Japanese. A logo clone where you have to trace stroke order. Like Mario, you have to jump on top of the correct answer and jump over the wrong answer. Yeah. Hey, Naughty, how's it going? Free demo which contains easy mode. Gotcha. Which is what we were playing. Basically, we played the easy. Thank you for the lurk. Excuse me. Thank you for the lurk. Definitely follow Naughty Sound. Okay, so I'm curious. If it's N1, it's possible to stop me. I have N1, but that doesn't mean... Okay. Hey, Gyosuru. Gyosuru. You miss. Yeah. Control. Where did you pull the information? So this is just vocab from the N1 into an N1 list. We're open to suggestions. They're all very helpful. I've been thinking of different modes, but this is the first time coding. Everything is a mess. The game itself doesn't look like a mess. For learning a mode that adds wrong answers to our remediation list on replay. So make any ones you got wrong keep popping up. Not a bad idea. I did notice when I was watching just the video, after you lose, because you'll have missed 5 words, right? It shows you the 5 words you missed and what they mean, which I thought was really cool. By the way, guys, I actually should have done this in the beginning, my bad. Did I name it Dash or Kotoba? If you're even in the slightest interested in this game or just supporting indie developers, definitely wishlist this game. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't actually. I'm gonna do it right now. You know what? Oh, you know, I bet I know. Hold up. I learned how to do this. There's actually a code you can put in where it opens the person's Steam when they click on the link. I should do that. Because, like, I have to log in right now. That doesn't help me. I did it for my game, for my demo. Because otherwise it opens a new window that they're not logged into on Steam and they have to log in. By that time it's like, it brings them back to the home menu. It's like pointless. I'll figure it out later, but you can also look up Kotoba Dash on Steam and it should pop up. But definitely wishlist this because wishlist is the biggest thing for developers until it comes out. Once it comes out, wishlist is really only important for people that you can keep pushing them notifications. But at that point, if you want, you can take it off because it actually helps the algorithm hitting certain milestones on the wishlist. Uh-oh, can I not wishlist it because I already have it? I'm pretty sure I still can. Where's the button? I guess I can't because I have it. I guess that would make sense. Well, you guys wishlist it. And I'm gonna actually pin that. Playing the words you missed would be good. Yeah, so it does it after you lose. Here, let's try and intentionally get something wrong. So this is taking any responsibility. Let's choose appropriate instead. White kite, we'll get 5 wrongs. Chudan, just to prove that I do know what these are. It's means and method, but we'll go here. Kolka is going to be effectiveness, but I'll go here. Uchiawaseru would be to arrange a meeting. We'll do here. Kai gets it. It's a solution. We'll do adjustment. Okay, so I guess you push review. There we go. Taking the responsibility to that means method. Kolka effectiveness. Uchiawaseru to arrange a meeting. Kai gets a solution. I would mention that having up to N2, N1 stuff in here is quite rare. A lot of people keep asking, a lot of people ask me or tell me like they'd love to have N2, like higher level stuff. And I tell them like, that's great and I'd love to make it. But at the same time, like what sells is the beginning stuff and what most people need is the beginning stuff. So it's kind of hard to be motivated as a game developer to make a game that a lot less people are gonna play. But this covers the beginning stuff and up to N2 and 1, so that's a selling point I would mention. When you're advertising, definitely put that in there. It covers from N5 to N1. Set to release November based on the feedback. May have to push a yeah. I did that with my game actually. I thought I was gonna finish it, and then I got really good feedback that I'm glad that I got, and like had to revamp. I had to change the main character and everything, and change the story and all this stuff, and it pushed it back like half a year, but it was worth it. And as I've learned after I put up my game, Definitely get as many wish lists as you can before you release, because that's a big difference. So like, it's not a race. Although I do know that wanting to have that feeling of like finishing, but also it's your first game, so you know, at a good pace, get it out there, and then make another one. I actually probably should have made a more simple one for my first one. I'm N4 and N3. Most games start at the beginning level, and I couldn't find the motivation to start from scratch each time. Yeah. Oh yeah, O Incognito was offering to me too to translate to Portuguese. Yeah, if you can, although obviously this game... Oh, Cognito, that's a big chore for you though here, because he's got like a huge list of vocab and you have to translate them all. But yeah, no, this is pretty cool. What is Sanctum? I was curious about, is this just like reviewing the words? Gotcha. Yeah, you'd have to translate all of these. That's a lot. That's a big deal. And then, oh, I already read that. Probably would take some time for sure. Yeah, this one would take some time. Mine is 50 words, and okay, that means it's dance time. We'll do it right before the break, right when we're kind of ending this. Did I miss anything? Pedagogically, displaying the most likely reason why a vocab was missed would be great. That requires research. Oh, like if they're similar? That would be a lot of hard work. But yeah. How about foxing game developers out there too might be interested in give feedback? Yeah? Good point. Yeah, I'm trying to think of... I know, like, make the game a little harder is kind of a very broad advice, but... it doesn't have to be super hard, but I think progressively harder might be good, even if it's just a little bit. And, like I said, it should be a fun game even without the vocab, so... there's got to be some kind of danger other than just missing a vocab to lose. It doesn't have to be like a super strict timer, but something that would make even an N1 level sometimes make mistakes or sometimes lose life, you know what I mean? Because like, even if I'm really good at this game, at Japanese, also hi Shayla, how's it going? And I want to hit that high score, like right now, I'm only motivated by not ever making a mistake. And I kind of want to be motivated by not only not making a mistake, but being able to recognize them fast. And just giving a few more points for recognizing them fast. I feel like it's not enough motivation, I guess. A leaderboard. I was told the same thing for my my time attack mode on my game. I looked it up. It's like really hard to make a leaderboard. It's a solely on DDev. But maybe Seika can find it out, figure it out. You have to have your own servers. You have to pay for a server. I don't know how much, like how big of one, but it seemed really complicated for me personally. But a leaderboard would be awesome. Or at least like a high score, a personal high score. Self-leaderboard, yeah. That would be easier to do. That's a great point, Arcane. A self-leaderboard is much more doable. You don't have to worry about server stuff. And even then, that would kind of motivate you to try and beat your high scores. Maybe you could have some default, relatively easy to beat high scores in there. And comparing to other people, it can be very demotivating. It's a good point. For the people who are really good at it, it's motivating, but it can have the negative effect. So it's a good point too. And I may only have N minutes a day to practice, so being able to do a set time in that time may make it part of the learning. I think that's what the developer's going for, Jerb. And he's hoping for it to be like a 30-minute sesh, and then you're done for the day, right? All right, Shayla, there's a lot of stuff going on. How's it going? Definitely check out Shayla for a lot of cool different games. He's always getting different new games to play. A true variety streamer is what I always say. Lately, I've been playing a lot of that It Takes Two, which is a lot of fun. Here, I gotta touch something I'm gonna look at. I'll keep playing while we talk. All right. I have not played It Takes Two, but I've watched Shayla and a few other people play it, and it looks really good. Ways to lose life rather than just walls. Walls? Yeah. I mean, it's up to you and how to do it, but of course. Ruff and I are playing that, but we haven't played it in a while. Oh, really? Oh, no, sorry. I thought that was Shayla saying. I was like, I just saw you the other day. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's especially a good one to stream multiple people. Yeah. I mean, the easy way to do it would be time limit, right? But I'll try and think of more specific examples for you. If anybody has any ideas, what I'm suggesting is bombs show up or something. Yeah. Yeah, as long as there's an indication that it's popping up, like a. So it's not just you're running and a random bomb just happens to be in your path. But yeah, for everybody to think of ideas. As of now. So this is, and you know, it's still my philosophy on games. It's up to you whether you want to take this advice or not. Because I see other games who aren't quite like this. But I think especially for going for a high score, you need to feel a little bit rushed. Or like, you know, afraid to die. This is very free. And so anyway, everybody, my idea is that we just need something that hopefully gets, even if it's slow, progressively harder. That's game mechanic wise. That has nothing to do necessarily with the Japanese, because I think we've already got that good. Do cool, not effective, valid. But something to make it to where even somebody at my level will eventually lose. And I could strive to recognize the characters faster and faster each time. Like, I think somebody at my level is probably never going to make a mistake here because I've essentially studied them all. However, there are words that'll take me longer to recognize. Like, oh, what was that? And that can be improved, right? By more speedily recognizing it. And so I want to feel that I got better kind of thing. And so we need something that makes it a little bit rushed, whether it's bombs popping up, whether it's just a simple, like, you only have 5 seconds per. But if it's a time limit thing, I've noticed there's another game where there's a time limit thing where it gets shorter and shorter. I actually have on Wagotabi, there's a Kana game where in the end you basically literally have less than a second to recognize each hiragana, and you have to have amazing reflexes. WarioWare is like that, yeah. So yeah, WarioWare. Okay, I need to snooze this. We're almost done with our Kotoba Dash for today, but just an idea, like you'd have to make a few other ones, but even if it was like you made a few different little mini games, like WarioWare, this could be one of them, and you have to like hurry up and get 3 in 20 seconds. I don't know. and be like, okay, and then be like next, and then you do another random. It could still be the vocab, but I don't know. That would take a lot of, you'd need to think of some ideas for that, but I'm actually not confident about that one, but yeah. Tayo. Oh, Sandman. So I wonder, just out of curiosity, I just stand here. Oh, okay, yep. Be careful of that. I got lucky. Okay, dance time.
It's time for Keen Theater. Which activity is Keen gonna do this time?
Did I magara what I top? Forgot to put it up.
Set sail.
Okay.
Set sail.
Ready?
Want it, followers, gimme, followers. Cause I'm an SNS nerd, Want it, followers, gimme, followers.
He's even got his Keen Reflex on his shirt today.
Cause I'm an SNS nerd.
Good job, Dan. Alright, go to school. Have a great day.
Papa.
What?
I got super lucky. I got 3.5%.
0.5%?
Yep.
Nice.
I like the freezer.
Good job. Alright, good luck at school.
Okay.
Okay. Arigato, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Okay.
This is
So,
Keen Reflex.
that was Keen Theater. That happens anytime this number goes down to 0, which happens from subs, follows, and just being here. How's it going, Lily?
That's right, they call me Keen, and I'm a translating machine. I read the
That
script
was
in
so.
Japanese,
Actually,
and
I
then
just
I tell you what they
closed it.
mean.
Turn off the sound.
If I
Sorry.
find a word I
But,
like, I tell you the meaning, and then
that was
I post a
Kotoba
lesson on
I
YouTube,
think
and
we're
then we find some.
because I was late and because it's kind of short content. We'll be playing it again tomorrow. Sorry, super far away. We'll be playing again tomorrow, but from now we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to do Magical Vacation and we're going to do translation practice through that. Definitely hit, if you look in the pinned comment, there's a link to the Kotoba Dash. Definitely wishlist that. And if you have any ideas, let me know and I'll let Seika Quest know through that. I have a countdown timer, but absolutely messed up my code. That's like all your life. Okay. Yeah, I feel like timer is the easy way to. Well, I say easy, but if it messes up your code, then it's not easy. But something like for example, bombs popping up. There's a fuse at the bottom. That's a timer. Oh yeah. Would be even better, I think. Some other kind of thing that makes you feel rushed. And it didn't have to be a lot, like especially because you expect low people who are newer to that content to that the vocab content to be hesitant and slow at first. It can be super slow at first, and just slowly more and more bombs pop up.
This is Keen Reflex. And this is a space
Just for example, but so that's what we got today. I'm glad that you were here to watch and get live feedback. But we'll be doing that again tomorrow, same time, and once again on Friday and Saturday. Saturday be 2 hours later than usual, but thank you so much, and feel free to stick around. Feel free to go if that's all you're interested in. That's okay. Yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody, and definitely
hit subscribe, stick around.
hit that follow, hit subscribe. No, hit that wish list. Okay, we're gonna take a 2-minute break. Sorry, Tiger Lily, I know you just came in. But yeah, we're gonna take a 2-minute break, and then we will be playing Magical Vacation. Oh, by the way, one more thing, Seika, you should definitely add your game to IMDb, I think it's called. If you don't know how to do it, I can find a guide for you. That way on Twitch, I and other streamers can actually go to your category And then IGDB, thank you. I always forget. I'm bad at letters. IGDB. You can add it yourself, and then it takes like a week or so for people to verify it's a real game. But they'll find it on Steam. Yeah. Okay, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I don't remember how long. But then once it's done, then people can just... It'll pop up on Twitch as well. Anyway, I gotta take that 2-minute break. I'll see you guys soon. 2分の休憩いただきます。どこでも行かないでくださいね。
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you will learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out their pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。何でしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out. Ari-chan, あっちで呼ばれるのを待とう。
はーい。
Ari-chan!
はーい、注目。このひらがなはこうやって読むんだよ。あ、
Now that you know the pronunciation, you can use it to attack the hiragana. Try selecting Shout from the menu and find the pronunciation you just learned. Great job! Well, see, I messed up. Oops. Push the wrong button. Give me a second. I don't have the game ready yet. It's still in the case and everything.
This is Keen Reflex.
Use me sake.
And this is a space.
I was training on Unicorn Overlord so we can get that done. Not like we dislike it needs to be done, but like we've been playing it long enough, it needs to be done. It's a good game though. So this next game, Magical Vacation, it's on the Game Boy Advance. If you have a Japanese Game Boy Advance thing. No new memes. It's on the Game Boy Advance thing, yeah? Oh, there, look, there's Warrior Word down there too. Is it? Wario don't know, it's Wario Land Advance actually. Pokemon Dungeon. Yeah, Magical Vacation. What's the meme say? Give me a second.
And this is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. Keen!
What? Okay, it wanted to break? Cool. Yeah, I've heard things breaking. There we go. Guys, this game is so much fun. And apparently it's a super niche game. I even had a Japanese viewer comment on one of my Magical Vacation videos. And they're like, I thought even in Japan this wasn't really hyped up, but I loved it. I thought I was the only nerd playing this game. I guess it's pretty niche. Which is crazy because I love it. It's so much fun. Let's check the meme that Jerb made. I'm probably doing something dumb. That's usually the meme. Oh, I'm eating cereal. Oh, okay. Nom 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 nom. I'm eating the Keeny Weenies. Thank you for that. Appreciate it, Jerb. That didn't happen. I don't eat cereal. Okay. Just for you, some ASMR. Ready? ASMR. I don't know, I like the click sound. Not even full fan translated. This game? What? Ah, dang it. Don't do that. Can you not? Why does it do that? I never did that. It's connecting just the right one as a single one. Never did that on the Switch. It seems to do it on the Switch too. Really? There's a viewer that comes in that loves this game as well. That said that the reason they're studying Japanese was so that they could eventually fan translate this, but they said somebody beat them to the punch. So it's not fully fan translated? Should I translate it? I wouldn't mind, but it would honestly. I mean, I'd love to. However, as you know, if you're good at something, you should never do it for free. And I don't think I can make money doing that. Okay. Not with a fan translation. Fan professional translation. Professional fan translation. What is it even called? A professional translator fan translates. I guess they usually don't. They get money for it. Okay, well, you can always watch me play and I'll translate it for you. Looks like it's buggy, but mostly translated. I don't know what's missing. Okay, so you just know that they say it's not fully translated. Okay, so we were, let's see. We found out somebody's been killing the puppets. We found out who that somebody was. It was one of the other puppets whose brother had died. They found out that if you put a working heart in the broken puppet, it can be alive again. Or at least he thinks so. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he thinks. And I was chasing after this girl who's basically our guide. We offered to help and they're like, no, outsiders don't help. I will tell you how to get through here and you leave us. Okay. Outside of stream, all of these guys, you basically fight them for them to get out of your way. But outside of stream, I did all of the extra stuff on the right. Just training and whatnot. Okay, just making sure it's not from my wife. Yeah, but the left side I have not done, so we get to fight. It looks like there's not random battles, but all of these robots, when you talk to them, these guys just steal your money. It's lame. To the point where I want to rewind if I get caught by one of them. Oh, dang it. I freaking hate you. It's funny, so they'll say, so you have to feed them 10 bras. No. I mean, literally, the money is called bra. Which is literally the same, exactly the same katakana as the word for bra. But I'm sure it's not supposed to be bras. It's probably a currency from some country that they based it on. Maybe even a French word, because a lot of the characters are like food, and then a lot of them are like French food. Like I can't even say it. I already tested this. You can say I don't want to pay, and they'll keep making it more and more expensive until they're like, fine, you cheapskate, and they put it back to 10, but you still have to pay 10. Problem is, dang it. Okay, see, you know what? I'm cheating. Screw you. There we go. Babbling. Bow bubbling. I got a bow bubbling. Okay. This is one of those items where if I had time as a translator, I'd go and do some research on what the heck they're trying to refer to with this katakana, but... Oh wait, no, I need to go into... Sobi. Is there a Saikyo button? I don't know if there is. Ooh, this gives me more MP percent per turn, which I love. More MP percent means more magic used, means more magic leveled up.変な鳥や生き物、厄介な連中がたくさんいて困ってる。俺が呼び出すモンスターに勝てたらアイテムやる。Okay, so if I fight the monster that he calls, it will give us an item. This is crazy. So it went from costing 3 per skill to the next skill costing 20 per, which is a huge jump. But I guess it kind of makes sense in a game where you're constantly recovering MP. If we get just a little bit stronger, suddenly 20 will be no problem. The only problem I have with this is you level up your magic by using it. And so the fastest one, the one who has the fastest magic, is getting all the level, or not the fastest magic, the highest speed, and therefore always goes first. They're leveling up their magic faster than anybody. I got 3 light bombs. We gotta be careful. Kotsi this way. Anybody not already have Tabi no Kutsu? Oh wait, Tabi is better? Oh, it's better. Tabi Buta no Kutsu, okay. Brings my speed up. I got nothing, okay. So as of now, we don't really have a choice of who's in our party. It's just kind of the storyline. And I wonder, obviously at one point, because there's more than 6 characters, we already know. At some point, I wonder if we get the choice or if it's just based on storyline. So look at all these guys. What do they want to give? You gonna give me an item? I'll take it. Ooh. Wait. Everybody dark magic? What are you weak against? Sound. Okay, let's have the sound attack him. No, don't hit. No! Sound is supposed to attack you. What are you doing? Oh well. Magic level up? Regular level up, okay. How long did it take you to reach N1 and comfortable to do translations? N1, so it's hard for me to tell how long it took me to reach N1 because I didn't take any tests until N1. And I think I'd technically been at that level for a while before I took the test. Comfortable to do translations? I mean, I actually did some kind of lower level, easier translations even while I was still learning after like 2 to 3 years. But essentially I finished schooling in 4 years, and by then I think I was about N1. And by that I don't mean that if you just take 4 years in college, you will be N1. That's absolutely not true. But I was very serious and was the top of my class 4 years in a row and was kind of obsessed. And I was studying, for 2 of those years I was studying abroad in Japan. Which also, don't get me wrong, just studying abroad in Japan is not going to make you fluent either. All of that only worked because I was very serious about learning Japanese all the time. I would study, I made my own deck of words and would study just like it. If I was watching dramas, if I was talking to friends, I'm going to, especially when I was in Japan, going to the cafe, reading my textbook. Anytime I ran into new words I thought were in any way useful, I put them in my Anki. Every day I would study. It depended on the time, but around like 10 to 15 new words and review 50 words, which that sounds like a lot, but when they're reviews, it's kind of quick, right? It took me like maybe 15 to 20 minutes every morning. And then like I kind of mentioned while explaining the vocab thing, I would be surrounding myself with as much Japanese as possible, even before I went to Japan, like watching lots of Japanese shows, listening to Japanese music, making Japanese friends, finding Japanese wives. No, that actually happened well after I was N1. Hi, Japanese wife. Okaeri. Arigato ne. I did go to school for Japanese, yes. That's also not necessarily necessary, but yeah. So 4 years of intensive study, and that basically being my job is to learn Japanese. I think I could have translated before that, because I'd say you really only need N2, but I think if you want to have good quality translations, probably be N1. But yeah. And also know that translation isn't the only goal you can have for being high-level Japanese. There's other things you can do. Like teach on Twitch. Because translation also, you need to study translation. Just knowing 2 languages is just the prerequisite for translation. Then you need to learn how to translate, because that's a skill in itself. Which is, I think, the biggest gap between fan translations and professional translations. Well, there's 2 gaps. There's one that I think a lot of fan translations are probably like N3-ish. So there's a lot of misunderstood context. But even bigger so is the skill of translation. And I think that a lot of them don't have yet. No offense. I'm just saying I'm not saying that makes them in any way lower or anything. I'm just saying that's where That's the gap that needs to be filled. The difference. Why do you study Japanese, by the way, Seika Quest? What's your motivation? Wait. That's so funny. Up until now, they said, 俺が呼び出すモンスターに勝てたらアイテムやる. I'll give you an item. This guy says, 俺が呼び出すモンスターに勝てたら褒めてやる. If you beat these monsters, I'll compliment you. What? Let's fight him. だってあれちゃん。今までこのモンスターたち、このロボットたち、俺が呼び出すモンスターに勝てたらアイテムやるって言ってんだけど、いきなりこの人が、俺が呼び出すモンスターに勝てたら褒めてやるって書いてあって、多分多くの人はダイアログスキップしてしまって戦って、アイテムどこってなってると思う。面白い。I wonder if the monsters, since we have 6 people in our team, one of the monsters pretty soon get more difficult to where all 6 people are actually going to get a turn. I'm kind of hoping so. Anime, just the Japanese culture in general, folklore, food, music, etc. Taught English in Japan for 2 years. Nice! No Japanese people where I am, so it's hard to keep up practice. Gotcha. Yeah, as far as practice, there's a as far as practice, there's a few good ways, specifically that I can offer. Obviously, coming here, feel free to speak in Japanese. I mean, type in Japanese. It's still something. It's still output. There are other people who speak Japanese in chat. Sometimes even we have Japanese native speakers come in to learn English. But they'll gladly speak with you. And of course, I'll read and respond and even correct your stuff, which is good to have feedback, right? Another option, actually, although it is a paid option. I'm actually partnered with an app called Ling Chat. What did I put? Is it called? Is it just Ling? I don't remember. There it is. So this is basically an AI. They're basically you talk to AI, right? Like you're texting back and forth. There's different levels of AI, and there's different categories of we can talk about camping or whatever. Of course, you can just ask them, but there's preset settings. And although it's AI and they're not perfect, and they're not going to always teach you the most perfect Japanese, what I think it's really good for is getting that output, getting that practice. Because honestly, you can practice talking to a wall, but that's not very motivating and it's not very fun, right? So a lot of people stop. I actually didn't. I would gladly talk nonstop to myself in Japanese for practice. But I always tell people, you can look up so many YouTube videos and go to so many lectures learning about how the best way to shoot a basketball is. But until you actually start shooting, whether you have your coach there to tell you how you're doing it wrong or not, until you start actually shooting, you're never going to actually make that ball into the basket, right? So it's the same thing with language. You need to actually be speaking, making output, writing, speaking. Whether people are checking it or not, you need to be doing it. And so yeah, those are 2 suggestions. Of course, just talk to yourself, write a diary or whatever. But what I can offer you is coming here to practice, using Link Chat to practice. Now you also, of course, as you can see, get 30% off if you use my my code Keen Reflex. But yeah, those are 2 things I can offer. So go on Twitch and VR chat. Yeah, a lot just speak Japanese, but it's hard to get corrections. Yeah. Both I and AI can do that for you. But even if you don't get corrections, like I said, still need to practice, right? Like, if you can find a place where you can get corrections, great. But also don't use that as an excuse to not practice, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? お前偉い。褒めてもらった。偉いって言われた。やったね。本当にアイテムくれなかった。That's so funny. Oh, yeah, they use language that's a little bit similar, like 褒めてやるand アイテムやる. I think it's to trick people, like if they're just by now they've run into so many that they're gonna be just clicking it really quickly and they almost won't realize, wait, he just said he's gonna compliment me? No items? どうやってやる? Yeah. Just want to get out of my way if I fight against him. I mean, reading, correcting, and broken Japanese. Let's try to type more. Of course. For now, I gotta go and eat lunch. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for hanging out and, you know, sticking around even after we're done with your game. I appreciate it. And we'll be playing your game again tomorrow, so if you want to come by for that time again, you're welcome to, of course. Otherwise, I'll give you the feedback after. I think we've gotten most of the feedback we can get through, but I'll continue to showcase your game for probably about 30 minutes-ish before each stream tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Absolutely. Thanks for coming in. It was nice to see you. Enjoy your lunch. いってらっしゃい. Oh my, 強い. どうやってやる? ありがとう. Ooh, lots of frogs. I love this about this game. It's frustrating, but at the same time, it's such a cool mechanic to have the healing items be actual frogs that run away from you. To where you're trying to... It doesn't work in this map, but a lot of times you'll end up, like, while trying to get healing items, end up having to fight more because you keep missing the frogs. Jeez. Hate these things. Yeah, so the magical frogs that are healing, they're like Harry Potter, like chocolate frogs. Or not chocolate, gumi. Kairo gumi. So this heals your HP, or if you trade it in at certain places, it'll heal your MP. It's such an interesting mechanic. Because usually you'll be trying to chase it and you'll get into a few battles trying to chase these items. So it's kind of a risk, right? Picking up the items. I mean, if you're, like, dying. The heck is that? Oh, nice! Okay, so these are, like, kind of like the genes from, Golden Sun. We need to collect these to make out each element stronger. I don't know if we have a clock element, do we? I don't know if any of our characters are clock element yet. I think there's one character per element, basically, other than the main character, which we choose. Arati Ginka Gozonji kana? Do we have one of these? Bena Koncha no min ga tsukutta mono. If we don't have this, we're probably gonna get it later. We have to come back. Oh, we have 7 of them. Never mind. Arigatai. Taisetsu no tomodachi da. See what they're strong against. Ohio! Montana. And they are weak against... They're weak against electric. Lightning. Yeah, that would make sense. Clock, yeah. They are strong against... Fire. What? Oh, so it's not clock element, ancient element. Ancient element is weak against electricity, strong against fire. Okay. It is what it is. Oh, the frogs came back? Let's go. Oh, that was a rock. Oh, you jerk, that scared me. It's just money, but still. Kochi desu. Matsubokuri got 5 acorns, or not acorns, pine cones. Like matsu, pine, cones. あ、この人も褒めてくれるんだって。OK。やった。Oh, these are all weak against. Okay, these are all the same element. They should be weak against sound. If she ever gets her turn. It does this animation like he's sucking up life or something, but I don't see any numbers appear above his head. Is he gaining life? Oh, everybody actually got a turn. Let's go. They're getting stronger. Level 5. Speed went up. Level 5. Oh, magic level 5. 音が level 5になった。魂の Nocturne. Okay. The Spirit Nocturne. お前偉い。ありがとう。And I'll bet you that costs 20. 15. Oh, it's cheaper. Does it do anything different? Oh, what's the button? I thought it was select. No, it's... What button is it? It is select. I must not have pushed it. Okay, it's just a really strong single target attack. Well, actually not much stronger. It's a lot more MP, or just a little bit stronger, okay. That felt like there was something in the way. Ah, yep. Nice. This is suspicious. Other boots? Okay. Katusha. This keeps the... Hold up. This keeps getting better. More speed? Yeah, he needs the speed. He's slow. It's like Pokemon where you learn new moves when you level up. So... No. What do you mean? Like, that's like every game. There's main level, which for some reason it doesn't show the main level on the screen. It's kind of crazy, right? Main level 6, 5, 5, 4, 5. And then there's magic level. Wait, where's the magic level? And the fact that they have all these question marks makes me think that maybe at least the main character can eventually learn the other magics. I don't know. Because it's weird that it shows all these other ones. But, so then there's magic level. So this is my beauty level. Fire level's 4. Darkness level is only 3. And these ones go up by how much you use the abilities. Which would explain why he's low, because I just got him, right? And if you use higher level abilities that cost a lot of MP, they level up faster. So if you always just physically attack, these will never go up. That's why they basically tell you, like, actively use MP even in normal battles so that you can level it up. I catch this invisible frog. Got him. Hidden frog. Last battle it said you learned something. Yes, because I leveled up a magic. My magic leveled up. She went from level 4 to 5. Sound magic level. And so then she learned this skill. Notice there's an experience level up on the bottom for the magic. She just leveled up, so it's at the beginning. He's about to level up. But that's separate from... Yeah, the reason I just... I know I just flat out said no. Kind of. It's the real question. It's the real thing. This is his actual level, his normal level. Right? And then magic level. Different bar. That's another thing is this for a game this early to have two separate things that you're leveling up per character is also I think it's not as common, and it's really fun. I love games like Final Fantasy 9 where you're just constantly leveling up multiple things. I need to look at what kind of bird this is. Kaitori Kaito? Yukai. Check. Kaicho. Mysterious bird. Okay. That's a word? That's a word? Mysterious bird is a word? Okay, I'm putting this in there. I'm putting it in there. Kaicho. Mysterious bird. It's apparently a word. Popped up in the dictionary. Here we go. Yo, hey Mahjong-jen, how's it going? Like Yokai no Kai, yeah. Did you know of the word Kaicho before Mahjong-jen? I had not. The single word legitimately means mysterious bird, eerie bird, monster has taken the form of a bird. Yeah. Maybe it's a type of yokai, I don't know. How's it going, Mahjong-jen? Guys, did you know that Mahjong-jen is a professional Mahjong player? And that you can see her play non-professionally or professionally on Twitch, like all the time, anytime? Hadn't heard it, but I can read, understand. You would understand that meant that meant strange bird? I mean, I guess. Because this can be like suspicious or not necessarily strange, but... Ayashitori. Sounds like monster bird, but yeah. Yeah. I'm just surprised it's a word, though. And Mahjong-jen is also probably N1 as well, yeah? The Kai from Kaibutsu, yeah. Or yokai, as Para was mentioning. King! Hey, Aoi, how's it going? But yeah, either way, regardless of level, fluent, so another great reason to go follow Mahjong, guys. Before they had N in front of them, yeah, same. Yeah, before it was just EQ. So yeah, my little card says EQ, not N1. But now it's N1, and it's not, I think it's actually 2004. Yeah, that's actually, wow. I'm not gonna say it. Your words. ありがとうね、これ。なんでわざわざ。ありがとう。なんか素敵な朝ごはんを作ってもらいました。 cheese omelet with some garlic bread and salad. Nice. なんかある意味でウエスタンだけど、ある意味で和食だな、これは。日本人が考えるウエスタンの朝ごはん。it's like technically kind of Western, but it's like what a Japanese person would think of as a Western breakfast. I'm actually gonna DM you, yeah, for sure. About this or about something, I don't know, I guess I'll know when you DM me. How is our side? I'm good. I'm very good now that I got some good breakfast. And we had some good games today. So this morning we played Kotoba Dash, which is a flashcard learning game that a solo indie developer is making, and they contacted me to try it out and give them some advice. But it was a lot of fun. It was fun talking about it and talking with the developer about how we could improve it. And then now we're playing Magical Vacation, which is a game that was never actually released in English. Even apparently the fan translation was never finished. But I really like this game. I only learned of it because it popped up on because I have a Nintendo or a Japanese Nintendo account, and they the Ohayoi den. Nico. ここでセルフプロモーションしたくないけど、楽しい計画始めました。別にいいよ。何の計画? Oh, that reminds me, I haven't been,でもリンクとかあれば、やっぱり DM しなきゃいけない。できなくしてる設定。日本語と英語を同時に使う感じ? Yeah, please do. Oh, なんだ、それを先に読んだ。I started a bilingual podcast, gotcha. And your wife would like it. Absolutely. 一人で、なんかいろんなゲストと話したりしてるわけ? I played some Hiragana Hero today. Thank you. ありがとう、あおちゃん。で、何人買ってくれた? いただきます。That's awesome about the podcast. I've always thought I kind of want to. I have so many projects I don't have time to think of. It would just the preparation. I'm assuming you're talking to at least one other person. I'm sure that it's possible to do a podcast with one person, but it'd be hard, right? It's a lot of silence to fill. Comedy and interviews. Yeah. I'd be interested. Okay, yeah, co-host. Yeah, so I thought about it, but yeah, you need to prepare. You need 2 people, and there's lots of preparation. So what you're saying is, you want me to co-host? No, I'm kidding. You want to put me on as a guest? Okay. I'll answer your interviews. No, but I'll definitely promote it here as well. It's awesome. I love podcasts. Stopped by because of Sire stories and that Furigana seems weird. And oh, is it Tabi no Kata? If it is, then I know about it. If not, then uh-oh. It was, yeah. So I use Word for my stuff. I use Word for my stuff, and oh, actually no, let's not. So that's the notes, but let me actually show the full screen. So when I go in here, I don't know if you know about this function. It's very useful. You can just click this, and then it'll automatically put in the Furigana, and it guesses it, but you're supposed to check it, right? And I didn't check that one. So I realized that basically at the end of that clip, I don't know if I cut it off before, but at the very end, I was like, oh, it says whole. And I think another reason I didn't notice it was because technically tabi no kata no whole would have worked in that particular sentence. But yeah, but thank you for coming to let me know. But yeah, it was the computer guessed it wrong and I didn't notice it. さすが N1。さすが2004年からの N1。Oh, it's okay. I don't know everything. It's okay. It's okay if you just thought it was funny. Yeah. So, I've uploaded that as a short, but in the short it's edited to where it says Tabi no Kata, because there was a part later in the stream where I fixed it. So in the short, I have it masked so that it looks like it was, yeah. Gotcha. Well, see, the stories work. They got you in. Welcome in, Maxim. How's it going? Tabi no hole. But yeah, I'm not perfect, so if you ever do notice something that especially if I'm teaching it as truth and it's not, which I hope I don't do, but oh no. I always try and I'm sure they're the same, but I always try when I'm telling people stuff about Japanese and they ask a question or I come across something I need to teach that I'm unsure of, I'll be like, I'm unsure of that, I'm gonna look it up. Rather than try and pretend like I know everything and teach somebody something wrong. 今までに何人も旅人がこいつの犠牲になったわ。Wow. Finish class, have to run. Goodwill, but wanted to leave a lurk while we're out. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Maxime. I say things wrong so often. Yeah. I mean, I say things wrong in English, to be honest. Should we use this? We do got a break coming up. It'd be a good time to do a translation practice. You guys want to try this one? I think we can try this one. So, Milfureyu, I think her name is. I don't know how to pronounce in the English version, but it's a French word. Milfule says, Kaicho snow heya yo. Snow heya yo. 今までに何人も Why can't I read this? It's because Jen's here. 今までに何人もの旅人がこいつの犠牲になったわ. Okay, so don't worry about the first part. Kaitos no heiayo just means this is the monster bird snow heia. Right? But I want to translate the next part. 今までに何人もの旅人がこいつの犠牲になったわ. I should go over gise. It means sacrifice, essentially. The noun for sacrifice. But depending on how this sentence goes, you may not translate it as sacrifice in your translation. So let me type that in Word, and I'd love for you guys to try that out. Bruh. So I guess just because it's important for the context, I'll type out the first part, but I've already given you the first part. 今までにOkay. Here's the sentence I want you to translate. Kaito snow heya yo, which is, this is the monster bird snow heya. 今までに何人もの旅人がこいつの犠牲になったよ. How would you translate that? I'll make it a little bit easier here. Let's make sure it's... I didn't check it. Okay, it's right. Yeah, it's right. Okay, guys. Can you do that? Good luck. We'll go over the answer, my answer, or your answers, after the break, as well as if you're watching this on a clip, then you'll see it in the next clip, okay? Dun, 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 dun. We do need to take that break. Honestly, you have to find other mistakes to learn a language. Absolutely correct. You guys hear that? Such good advice. You need to know. You need to be okay with making mistakes. Know that you're never gonna be perfect, and that's okay. Let me read this last thing before I go on break. I remember in school, had a teacher always said that when people found mistakes on his slides, that he put them in there to make sure people were paying attention. Did he actually just say that? Like, was it a pride thing, or was it that actually his goal? No, I just, for the most part, I can imagine times where I might feel embarrassed and lie, but the majority of the time I try to own up to mistakes and be like, okay, I'll fix that. At least especially when it comes to educational stuff. Okay, we're gonna take a 2-minute break. Try and translate this. I'll see you guys soon. 2分の休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。I think it's a fun joke. Yeah, it might be a joke. They were just legit mistakes. Okay, yeah, that's funny though. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Don't go anywhere.
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hira Dex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out their pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。なんでしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and
おいしい？おいしいよ。ありがとう。Welcome back, okay in the set. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Okay, before I read pair benders, I don't want it to affect my translation. I feel like I want to what's the word? Not justify. Maybe the word is justify. But when people give translations that I might not have gone for, or maybe it's not quite what I would consider the best, I still want to validate. I want to validate your translation so much that I kind of tweak mine to be closer to yours, right? And I don't want to do that. I want to do what I think is the best translation, and then we can talk about, of course, yours and whatnot. And even if yours is not the same as mine, does not mean that it's bad or wrong. There are many ways to translate. There's not one answer. So, as we already talked about, I probably should have actually typed this earlier because I want this part to be just kind of not part of the test. This is the monster bird. I don't know, is it snow hair? Snow hair, I guess, yeah. It's called snow hair. Snow hair? Is that the name you think? Okay. We don't know whether it's considered female or male. So I'm gonna, and since it's a monster, I think we're gonna call it thing. So, thinking of whether we should put imamade ni before or after, because both work in English. Up until now, let's do it in the end. So let's start with nanni mono tabibito ga koitsu no gisei ni natta. So let's say just many travelers for the nanni mono tabibito have well, let's do, so first of all, first literal translation. I often do this when I'm translating stuff, is I'll go the first pass of a sentence, I'll just go for literal translation, and then either immediately after or after I've translated the whole document, I'll go back and I'll change everything to be more natural English, which is one good way to be efficient time-wise, because otherwise you're just thinking, would you say that? I don't know, and you're just wasting a lot of time. And many travelers have been, what did I say? Sacrificed. To this thing, this bird even. Koitsu, right? Koitsu is kind of a rude word, so calling it a thing is also kind of rude, so that works. Until now. Is that natural in English? Okay. I think have been sacrificed to is a little bit, it works in English. It's not the best. I feel like it's perfectly okay to say something a little bit more, just slightly more poetic, have lost their lives too. Until now. I think we can just basically get rid of that. And in English, it's already past tense. Unless you guys can think of another way to represent imamade ni. I don't think it's to this thing in the past, really, is what we're talking about. Literally translate imamade ni up until now, but I think that's not bad. What do you guys think? Translator info also provides better context, I would imagine, for translating. Also, great point, Arcade Traveler. I wish I'd read that before I hit the clip, before I was done and hit the clip button. But yes, that's another good point. Is you'll spend a lot of time going, I'm not sure if they meant, especially because Japanese can be a very ambiguous language. Sometimes you're like, I'm not sure if this was the subject or this was the subject. I don't know if they meant the possible meaning A or the possible meaning B. Both are perfectly two completely legit ways to understand, you know. And sometimes you will get that context later later there. So yeah, if anybody's starting out as a translator of any language, that's one of many I could give pieces of advice for time efficiency is. If you're struggling with something, thank you, Skyro. You're struggling with something, especially if you kind of understand the meaning, but there's either an ambiguity or you just can't figure out a way to put it natural in English. Don't worry about it right away. Write out your best sentence, move on. Make sure, though, to do a second pass at that time with a fresher mind, and almost having forgotten the Japanese. You can give it another pass with kind of a more natural English mind. Because although I can only speak for myself, I don't know about every single person, but when I'm translating, often I'm in a Japanese mind, Japanese language mind, and so it's sometimes hard to switch to the natural English way to say something because I'm thinking of the natural Japanese way to say it in that moment. But by the second pass, since I'm reading it only in English, I only check the Japanese if I need to for context the second time. I'm more of an English mind, and yeah. I've noticed a lot after I've been reading Japanese, like a lot of very simple English words don't come to me. That's the reason. Let me go over. I think Parabender's the only one who challenged. Travelers have become the sacrifice of this bird up to now. Many travelers have become sacrifices of this guy up to now. Yeah. Those are both legitimate translations. As you see, I decided that we can change it to lost their lives after a second pass. But keeping it true to the original wording of putting sacrifice is also legit. Good job, guys. I think if forfeited would sound natural. Ooh, I like that. Forfeited their lives. This is the monster bird snow hare. Many travelers have forfeited their lives to this thing. Now that's good. That's good. That would work. That's natural for sure. Sacrifice implies that people were sent to die for purpose on English, usually an offering. Yeah. Exactly. Like so many. Okay, so this is. I like this. This is probably the first time we've actually had another actual professional translator in chat, so we can have good conversations. This is Jen's suggestion. Change this to so many. Forfeited their lives. Can I remember how to spell forfeited? I still, in the past, I feel like it's still meh, but we can probably just leave it out. Because especially the have, it kind of has that in English, it has that meaning of up until now already. Oops. I'm not reading chat right now. Go back. What do you guys think? Did it get even better? Or to force it in and be more like over the years or decades? Yeah. I don't think it... Yeah. I think we all kind of agree it doesn't need to be forced in. Over the years though is good, yeah. Why is it trying to tell me 2 is not okay? Forfeited the lives from this thing? No, that's wrong. That's wrong word. Is the character talking really formal in speech? No. Very casual. But the word gisei is kind of a formal word, like forfeited I think sounds good. I think the word gisei as it is about as formal as the word forfeited, so I think it still works. But good point. That was what I had originally. But yeah, all good discussions, and you know, lost their lives, forfeited their lives, both are legitimate translations. Even before we changed this, it was good. After we changed, I think it got a little bit better. This is the most discussion we've had on a single translation, and I appreciate you all working, hopping back and forth. No worries at all. That's awesome. The best thing is that we're discussing it and thinking about different ways to make the sentence better. When you're actually translating, you don't have a lot of time to think this much about everything. And especially when I do it on stream, I have to do it. I have to be able to make a 30 to 90 second clip about it. So I almost every single time when I make a clip, while I'm editing the clip, I'm like, oh, I could have made it this. I'm always thinking of how it could have been better. So knowing that. Think of ways you could even improve what I've already taught. Okay. If you have any... Papa Joe, thank you for the sub. 3 months in advance. Arigatou gozaimasu. Domo, arigatou gozaimasu. How many Travel's lives have been forfeited? That's the way to do it, yeah? Yeah, there's so many correct answers for this. What? I'm not seeing the YouTube chat. Give me a second, not in my OBS. Is this not the correct one? Should be. This is not the right one. Nanda nanda? Chill. Yeah, to make it extra dramatic, I think that would be really good, Jen. I love the discussions. Give me a second, I'm making it to where I can... Since I had to restart, the YouTube chat thing got a little bit weird. There we go. No, see, I was missing Otaku-san the whole time. Hato, I'm so sorry. Playing a game the other night, and a character yelled at someone. In English, it said he was saying, sit down, but it sounded like he said something like, Jate. Any idea what that could be? Well, sit down would be suwatte. So, probably suwatte. Is Otaku-san still here? Let me know if you're still here and then I'll answer your question again. Suwatte. I'm surprised he was yelling, but he uses suwatte. Because usually if he was like pissed off, he'd say suwaro. Suware. Suware, sorry. Not do. Suwatte. Sit down. Because suwaru is to sit, and suwatte would be the command version. There are ruder ways to say this, but this is actually the usual way to tell somebody to sit down. You could say it without yelling, and it would still be polite. You'd be like suwatte. Like, okay, I'll sit down. Yeah, I will DM him later. Oh, how many lives have been lost to this bird? I'm just thinking of Jen's approach of the super dramatic way. スノーヘアを倒さないとこの先へ進めないけど、あなたたちならきっと大丈夫. I love how, like, she guides us into this thing. She barely knows us. I think she knows that we're a little bit strong, but like... And she's like, oh, by the way, there's this bird that nobody's ever been able to defeat, but I'm sure you guys got it. So we can't continue unless we beat this bird, but you guys should be fine. もし勝てる自信がないなら、遺跡に落ちてる宝箱を取りに戻るといいわ。Wow, great RPG advice, thank you. If you have trouble beating him, maybe you should go back to the rest of the ruins and look for treasure. We've already done that. We got everything on our way here. I'll be waiting here. You're gonna wait here until we're strong enough to beat him. Okay. Save. How many bosses have we fought? I don't think we've actually fought a good boss since we've gotten a real party, so this will be fun. Yeah. I hate, like, in this game they love to make that hira... Well, this isn't nearly as bad as the katakana for the robots. But they like make it all wavy and stuff to show that they're not speaking normally. Hare hara sha. こいつ倒したらミルフィーユも一緒に行こう. Oh, I thought that was Milfeu for a second. So I was like, wait, what? Because you can talk to yourself in the third person like that. Or about yourself. If we defeat this guy, you should come with us, made a few. ダメよ。ティラミスを放っておけないわ。I can't leave Tiramisu alone. Is Tiramisu the old man, I think? ダメよ。ダメよ。ダメよ。ダメだよ。Aiden kun the voice, so you should say ダメだよ。何がダメ？何がダメ？ Come here. Hey, ダメだよ。
ダメだよ。
かわいい。めっちゃ怒ってる。ダメだよ。
ダメだよ。
You got some burpees?
Yes.
Yeah. ダメだよ。お、大丈夫？大丈夫？全部食べた？He doesn't say he says How's it going, Papa Joe? Thanks again for the resubs. Good morning. Where'd my controller go? だからさ、君を一人で返すわけにはいかない。Yeah, but even so, we can't let you go back by yourself. Tiramisu のやつが、oh no, Tiramisu is the guy who's killing other puppets. Forgot. So I can't leave him. Hoteoku means to leave somebody be, but it could be both for, like, if it were the old man, to leave him by himself, or it could be to leave the bad guy to do his bidding, right? You gotta go do some of the boring kind of translation. Yeah, it was fun translating the fun kind of stuff, right? It's kind of why I do this. But yeah, the boring translation makes the money, right? Good luck with your translation. And 来てくれてありがとう、本当に。Did you send me the link, by the way? You'll be gone by the time I get to promote it, but... Are you DMing in Twitch or in Discord? But don't forget to send me that link and I'll promote it as well, and I'll definitely check it out. So I think podcasts are a great way to learn Japanese because you can do it anytime. Like while you're on the road, while you're delivering Uber Eats or, you know, whatever. Send it on Discord. Okay. Oyasumi. Mata ne, arigatou. Honestly, I'm not too busy. Just watching, about to play more Borderlands. Nice. Yeah, please do come and translate again, because that was fun. Getting more input from other translators. Tiramisu のやつがどっかで、待ち伏せしてるかもしれないじゃないか。待ち伏せ is a great word. Let's put that in there. 待ち伏せ。待ち伏せ. They don't put the kanji in this particular one, but it would be this kanji. 待ち伏せ. 待ち伏せ is, what do we say in English? Shoot. What the heck? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's where you're waiting and hiding to attack somebody. What do we call that? I think I have it worse. Ambush, that's the word. Lying in wait, that's funny. Did I say just a second ago lying in wait to attack somebody? That's like the description of what this lying in wait for an ambush. Yeah, machibuse. Because literally, machi is to wait, and seru is, in this case, is to like squat down. Seru. Oops, not busetter. Can be to face down, to lie face down, to conceal, right, to hide. Anyway, much of says so ambush. To ambush, or to wait for the ambush, to lie in wait for an ambush. So right now it would be to lie in wait for an ambush because he hasn't ambushed us yet. He might be waiting to ambush us, is what it's saying. But he could also, when it happens, he could say, oh, machibuse sareta, we were ambushed, right? Laying in wait, I believe it's called lying in wait. I guess you're technically literally laying down. Hi Grimgat, how's it going? Oh shit, did I have the notes and the... Maybe you guys didn't see that because the notes pop up over the left screen. Oops, sorry. So yeah, tiramisu might be lying in wait to ambush you at any time. これは私たちの問題だって言ってるでしょ? I told you this is our problem. This isn't what you'd usually see in RPGs, where the NPCs are kind of like, excuse me heroes, this is none of your problem. This is not your, you know, butt out. This is our problem. Stop trying to save us. もう行くぜ。もしも、もたしてる暇はないんだ。We gotta go. We don't have time to be dilly-dallying around. Ganash, hidoyo kimi. Ganash, that's terrible. This guy's definitely gonna... This is definitely the Sasuke character. He's the one person who legitimately wants to actually fuse with the enemies to become stronger. Everyone else is like, these guys are evil. Let's stop them. He's definitely gonna Sasuke betray us later on. 神様を信じなよ。すべて取り払ってくれるよ。Let's put our trust in the gods. I'm sure they'll make everything alright. 人生に耐えれないことなんてありはしないんだ。Okay. 人生に耐えられない誰が主語はこの人たち Gotcha. There's nothing in life you can't endure. Is I think what he's saying. In general, we can't endure. Oh, and then the fight just starts. Okay. I do regret one thing, and that's not recovering my MP before this fight. Let's start with calling, because that's a great way to power ourselves up. So finally we get to use the call command. Oh boy, that hurt. As a proper strategy. He has no defense. By the way, I totally forgot to be lurking for people. I'm a terrible friend. I think that's everyone. The Twitch algorithm finally started to understand me to where all the people I'm actively supporting are on the top of my subscriber or follow list. Give me a second. I just need to... I like to actively lurk, let people know I'm lurking. I don't know. I am 100% appreciative of the people who silently lurk. I don't know what it is. I feel this is just a personal feeling. I'm not right. I feel that I guess just knowing that your friend is there for you is a good feeling. You know what I mean? So I like to let people know. Personally. But I know, because I actually check it sometimes, that there are several people who are often lurking and don't say anything, and I fully appreciate you. This would be nice. However, I don't have enough MP. Is there, if I defend, do I get more MP? This just hits harder. Okay, let's do it on this guy then. By the way, is everybody darkness? Not that guy. You should definitely... Let's do our big one on this guy. Oh, he's sword. Never mind. What is sword weak against? Flash is weak against... Oh, that guy actually. Yeah, but I don't want to use the big attack on him. Wait, are those two different darkness things? I just noticed. There's two different looking darkness dudes. Hold on, what is that thing on the left? Yummy, right? Okay. How is this wind? That doesn't look like wind at all. Okay, now that's darkness. That's light. And love. Love is not weak to anything. Interesting. Not strong or weak to anything. I think love is just a healing thing. Okay. Do you have 20 MP yet? No? Oh man, it's gonna take a lot of turns. You know what? Let's just regular attack. Let's have you attack this guy because he's weak against you. Call again. Call again. Call again. Up. I love the strategy in this game, it's so fun. And we're calling for you. You call as well. You've already called. Let's go ahead and hit our biggest attack. Let's see how big that is. It's gonna cost a lot of MP, but that's okay. This guy's got 40 MP. He's definitely gonna Sasuke out and leave us. He's not going to be available for our end team. He's too strong. He's like clearly stronger than everybody else. We actually put the boss to sleep. Crazy. And that wasn't very strong. But in general. By food. Nice, okay, give me a second, guys. Oh, it's a YouTube podcast. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Guys, by the way, I finally got the link. Definitely check out... Who was that? Who just came in? Oh no, that was the other thing. Definitely check out Jen's podcast right here. I know, I'm gonna check it out. It's not necessarily a translation, just speaking in both languages, which can be fun. Dang it, this thing. Okay. Wow, she still has... Some of the characters have a lot of MP, actually. What is this? 35 and 40, and she's already used the 15 once. Let's freaking go. Got a silver ring, got a Shibana's tail, and we got some frog gummies. Ganache level 5. Ganache's darkness became level 4. Tiramisu is here. GG's. GG's in chat. 逃げなかったってことは、覚悟ができたってことかな? So since you haven't run away, I guess you're prepared for what's coming next then, huh? お前は、Tiramisu, your Tiramisu. 彼らのことは気にしないで、私たち二人で話しましょう。Don't worry about them. Let's talk just the two of us. 他人のことに首を突っ込んでも話をこじらせるだけだぜ。No, he's really good. He's gonna leave us like now. He's like tired of this. He's like, how dare you keep stopping and helping people. So yeah, if you stick your necks, do we say that? If you stick your necks into other people's business, you're just going to make things worse. 俺たち他人でしかねえんだ。二人の本当の事情なんて分かりやしないんだ。We have nothing to do with them. We don't know all of the context of their relationship. The relationship? What's going on with them? そんなことより今は他の友達を探す方が先だろう。俺は行くぜ。And more importantly, shouldn't we be looking for the rest of our friends? I'm going on ahead. じゃあな、later. ガナッシュ。もうパペット、どうして争うのは、パペット同士で争うのは嫌。I don't want to fight amongst puppets. By the way, Kojira Seru. Let's just go with the hiragana. To make things worse. Or to complicate. Yeah. That's a good word. Kojira Seru. Watashi no hata ga hoshii nara anata ni ageru wa. Demo, sorekkiri ni shite. If you want my heart, I'll give it to you. But make this the end of things. As in, like, don't... no more killing other puppets. Mirufiyu, daime da P. Sorette sugoi koto da P. Mirufiyu, you can't. You don't know what you're doing. So da Mirufiyu, oretachi ga chounin ni naru. That's right, Mirufiyu. We'll be witnesses. Soitsu o sonchou no mae ni tsukidase. Yeah, you should put him in front of the mayor and, have him tried for his stuff. Going to a more Lincoln mode as I work on more personal things. You still are my favorite Keen Reflex device creature. Well, thank you. You're my favorite arcane device creature, I guess. Appreciate it, bud. And thank you for your input on the translations as well. Nice to see ya. そんなことできない。I can't do that. できないってどうしてなの Why? Why can't you? 彼を村の男たちに差し出して、私は彼が村の人たちから石を投げられたりする姿を見なければいけないの? So if I turn him into the mayor, must I also watch the villagers throw stones at him and punch him? しょうがないよ、それがルールなんだ。There's nothing you can do about it. That's the rules. そんなルールなんて嘘。悲しくなるのは嫌。That rule is a lie. I don't want to be sad. 悲しい気持ちばっかり心に詰め込んで生きていくのは嫌。I don't want to continue on living, making my heart sad and sadder and sadder. Okay, we do need to take a quick 2-minute break to figure out what's going to happen to Tiramisu and Mirafiyu. I'll see you guys very soon. Don't go anywhere because there's more magical vacation and more translation practice to come. 2分に休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。なんでしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out.
Nom 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 nom. Welcome back. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. I'm not eating. Why did I do that? Keen Reflex です。こちら、ゲームを楽しみながら日本語が勉強できるところです。Okay. 食屋で待つ。お前は必ず来る。信じてる。I'll be waiting at the inn. You will come. I believe you. 逃げる気だ、He's running away. He's getting away. ほっとけ。それよりも、ミルフィーユ。Let him be. More importantly, meet a few. 一緒に行こう. Let's go. Together. そうだよ。戻ると殺されちゃうよ。 That's right, if you go back, you're gonna get killed. Arigato, 優しいんですね. Thank you, you're so kind. でも私は村長の孫です。村は守らなければいけないの。さよなら. But I'm the grandchild of the mayor. I need to protect the town. Farewell. Ah, made a few. Baka da pi. Made a few. What a fool. まったくやってられねえよ。Can't believe this girl. そんな。追いかけなきゃ。We gotta go after her. Keen. 行くか戻るか。Keen が決めるっぴ。そんなある？俺が決める？俺が決めなきゃいけないの？怖っ。俺たちが従うっぴ。マジで？俺たちって俺も含まれてんのか？当たり前だっぴ。俺が決めんの？ I have to decide whether we let her die or go save her? やれやれだぜ、ブラザー。ブラザー。マジ？そんなのある？ちょっと待って。どうしたらいい？ I want to look it up, but also I don't want ネタバレ。I'm gonna try and ask it in the way it won't. Well, the fact that it's not really becoming I just want to make sure we don't miss something big, because we're probably going to play this multiple times. I'll try not to spoil myself. How do you not put that in the guide? That's so important, yeah? Oh, here it is.
が利用可能になるのは It seems like I only missed something by not going back, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do it. I guess there's no reason, since there's no random battles, there's like 0 reasons to not warp back. Camp Joey, hold up, we can go back to the, oh no. Can't warp to the camp, we can just look at the map. That surprised me. Eh? 今はワープできませんと。そうか。やれやれだな。Oh wait, do we lose Ganesh though? Hold up. Ah! This guide though. I kinda... need you を助けたらガナッシュがいなくなる Maybe? You know what? I think we're just gonna play. You know what? Just do it. やれやれだな。Okay, you know what? I just want to check because we can rewind. Actually, go way back here. Let's go way back here. Let's see if Ganesh is here. The bus driver? I still don't see Ganesh, so you know what? You know what? Let's go... I think we're gonna go save her. It's the right thing to do. Oh jeez. Naze I made it for you. Why I made it for you? Naze 殺されると分かって帰ってくるんだ. Why would you come back knowing you're gonna get killed? Even he's surprised. 心があるからさ. Because she has a heart. Wait, Ganesh followed us. なんだと? What'd you say? お前は一人で先に行ったんじゃ. Didn't you go on ahead by yourself? 戻ってきちゃ悪いか? 悪いかい? You're saying I'm not allowed to come back? 何が言いたいんだ? 俺を止める気か? What do you want to say? Are you here to stop me? ミルフィーユが戻ってきて嬉しいかい? Are you happy that she came back? これだけ聞いとこうと思ってね. I just thought I'd ask you that. お前には関係ない。これ以上口出しするな. Has nothing to do with you. Stop butting into my business. イルミス、ミルフィーユをどうする気だ? Anyways, what do you plan to do with me to you? Why does he care all of a sudden? Give me a second. I want to get the rest of my coffee. Alright. So. Gonna miss you, ミルフィーユをどうする気だ？俺の村で俺が何をしようが、お前には関係ない。What I do in my own village has nothing to do with you. 奴がのこのこを変えてきた以上、俺は、He loves her. Now that she's come back, now that she come back like a silly fool, あんたはクズだ。You're trash. 俺がクズだって？は I'm trash. は笑ってくれ。指さして笑ってくれ。Laugh all you want. Point your fingers and laugh. あんたがミルフィーユを殺す気なら If you plan to kill ミルフィーユ俺はあんたの息のそこを止めるどうするかは自分で決めな If you plan to Wow If you plan to kill ミルフィーユ Then I'll stop your breathing right now. You choose. バカな坊やだ You foolish child. 俺のことを笑ったやつはみんな死んだ。Everybody who laughed at me has died. スラッシュ。こんな開着しかつけられないなんて。決着？開着何言ってんの？That really all you can think of? 見れば闇の使い手なのか Nirva, you're a darkness user? 終わりだ、ティラミス。弟に合わせてやる。It's time to meet your end, Tiramis. Get ready to meet your brother. やめろ。ちょっと待ってくれ。Wait! What happened to the elements that were just there? We already登録した here, right?くそ。俺は無駄にはしなん。弟に。I'm not gonna let my death go to waste. I'm not gonna just die. Sit down and die. Oh, no sounds. しっかりして、ティラミス。Wake up, ティラミス。どうしたの？一体どこでこんなひどい怪我を？ What happened? Where did you receive such an amazing injury? Where did you get hurt? What happened? どうしたんだ？なんだこの傷は？ What happened? What's with these wounds? へへ、しくじっちまった。Looks like I made a mistake. 遺跡から足を滑らせ、落ち、うぐ。When I was leaving the ruins, I slipped and fell. こんな傷見たことない。I've never seen wounds like this. 遺跡から落ちた傷じゃないわ。These aren't the wounds of somebody fell from the ruins. まるで自分で、まるで自分でかきむしって広げたような傷だっぴ。かきむしる。ちょっと待って。But I think he's saying, almost as if he cut himself open and then pulled the wounds apart. Kakimushiru. Tear off. Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it says jibunde. Yeah. Hayaku, ore no heart o toridashite. Hurry up and take out my heart. Also, he decided to take... Oh. Ototo ni. Okay, so I think he was already gonna die, maybe. Maybe he was attacked. And then he decided to tear open his chest to take out his heart for his brother. もう喋らないで早く手当てしなきゃ. Don't talk anymore. We gotta take care of your wounds. 弟を君に会わせたい. Oh. I want my brother to meet you. 早く hurry. We would have missed all of the storyline if we would have gone forward. Wow. 誰か手を貸してくれ. Moose が崖から落ちた. Somebody help. Moose fell off the cliff. 早く手当てよ. Somebody treat his wounds. 崖から落ちたのは Moose のせいだろ? It's Moose's own fault that he fell off the cliff, right? しょうがねえよ. There's nothing we can do about that. どうせ俺たち一人ずつ壊れて死んでいくだけさ. All of us eventually break and die. 滅びるんだよ俺たち. We're what's the word for everybody's gonna eventually die? 滅びる. We become extinct. Yeah, we'll all perish. We'll become extinct. I don't know if you say that for. I guess they're puppets. They're not humans, but yeah. なんだと? What'd you say? お兄さんいいよ. 争わないで. It's okay, brother. Don't fight. 僕のせいなんだ. It's my own fault. Ore no heart o ototo ni. Give my heart to my brother. Oh, that's the broken puppet that's been in the corner the whole time. Totally forgot. Tanamu, please. Hiramis, 死んじゃダメ. You can't die, Tiramis. ハートなんてないよ. 取り出せないものなの. Well, thanks, just said there's no such thing as a heart. It's not something you can take out. Mirafiyu, ureshi. I'm so happy, Mirafiyu. Kimi ga ite, kimi ni aite, ore no. So glad you are here. Glad to meet you. My mochi, heart o ototo ni. My feelings, my heart. Give him to my brother. Hiramitsu, 死んじゃダメ. もう誰も死なないで. 誰も死んじゃダメ. Nobody die. No more dying, please. Oh. I was like, what? Why are you guys just standing there? Take the heart. 返事がない。生き絶えたようだ。Oh. And it just ends? どうしてなの? Give him at least attempt it. Give him the heart. Yeah, その道具はどうだった? 具合はどうだった? How was he? ガナッシュ、まさかお前がやったのか? You don't mean, did you kill him? いい薬になっただろう? It was good medicine? Probably talking about not physical. あれで 2,3 日でもミルフィーユに解放されればハートってものがわかるだろう. The art style reminds me of Secret of Mana SNES mixed with Golden Sun. This was apparently made by the same people who made Seiken Densetsu, Secret of Mana series. And also, I don't know what their connections with are with Golden Sun, but they have these creatures that are basically like the Jin from Golden Sun.
Oh yeah. That was made by the same people. I'm confused as to what he's trying to say right here. It says, now after 2 to 3 days of him being... Oh, I don't think he died. I don't think he knows he died. Okay. If he spends 2 to 3 days away from leaving me to be free, I'll understand what a heart is. I don't really like Golden Sun. Please don't hate me, Keen. Ah! I won't hate you. But that hurts. It's okay. Did you like Secret of Mana? Ganache, 知らないの? Ganache, you don't know? え? 知らないって? What don't I know? 死んだピ. Tiramisu は死んだピ. Tiramisu, he's dead. Still love the Mana series, okay. I forgive you then. This was made by the same people, I think you'd like it. He's dead. Sonna Masaka, seriously? What? Still don't understand what that animation coming back towards him is. Inochi ni kakaru you na kizu janai. I didn't attack him with something that would kill him. I think Golden Sun was a bad series, it just didn't appeal to me. And I was 100% of the original Golden Sun. I did give it a fair shot. So you did the original, and then you kind of felt done, and you didn't do the second one. I never actually... I told myself I was going to 100% it this time. We spent so much time doing the 2 Golden Suns that I think everybody's kind of like, okay, we're done with this. And I'm like, okay, we'll rush the boss, and I'll 100% it later. I'll do the other stuff outside of stream, and I haven't done it. But that's fair. There's definitely plenty of games where I feel the same. Like, I think it's a good series, I see why people like it, but it's not for me. I need to finish the latest Mana game. They made a... Like, the one they... Are you talking about the one... Didn't they, like, They made a new one. Did it come out already? Or are you talking about the remake of the third one? Remake of... Was it the third? I'm trying to remember. Visions of Mana. That's not a... That's a proper game, right? Not the, August 2024. Wow, that... How have we not played that? That came out a year ago? Yeah, need to play that. Absolutely. I need to play that too. Yeah, I get confused by the English names because I know them as Seiken Densetsu 1, Seiken Densetsu 2, Seiken Densetsu 3. It's very easy. It's easier. And I don't actually know what Trials of Mana was called in Japanese because I didn't see the announcement in Japanese, but I'm assuming it's called Seiken Densetsu 4. Also, hi Greenslade, sorry, I saw you and I didn't say anything. What a jerk! Ohayou gozaimasu! I also was ignoring Otaku-san earlier because I made a mistake in my... Well, I made a mistake. My computer messed up. I had to start the stream over. And so then I put the... Then I made a mistake in putting the wrong YouTube thing in my docs. So my OBS was showing that there was a YouTube chat with nobody talking. But actually, Yokotsu was talking. 問題ありません. Vision is the newest one, just had a lot of drama because the Chinese owners shut down the studio that helped Square make it on launch day, and people blamed Square. Why would they shut down the studio? I didn't hear about that drama. そんな ふかてなんだろうこの読み方。はせていない。I didn't hit him that hard. Basically. Ganasha. Oh. Well, that's good that he wasn't so evil. And that he's actually, like, feeling really bad that he died. They're slowly shutting down all operations in that studio. Well, that sucks. How goes the stream and how goes you? I think today is a very good stream. This morning, Greenside, we played, let me actually give you the link in YouTube as well, now that YouTube's fixed. Can I just copy this? I probably can. We played a game called Kotoba Dash, which is a pretty cool solo indie dev game that the creator reached out to me to try it out. He's very aware that it has, it is in beta, but there's a free demo. But it's basically just a fun flashcard game currently. So definitely, if you can, wishlist this for his algorithm. Check out the demo, and then send either. There's probably ways to contact him directly, or just contact me, and I'll tell him any ideas that you can think of to make it better. Because that's mainly why he contacted me, not necessarily to showcase it, but to give him advice, get some advice from other people like you guys on how to make it better. But it's a good stream because we got to play that, and that was fun. I love Magical Vacation. It's just such a fun game. What else? I don't know. Today is a good day. I got some delicious breakfast that my wife made me. People are trying to boycott the game, which is frustrating because it's like, bro, we rarely get mana games, and Square didn't make that decision. That studio isn't making money off of it. All you're doing is hurting mana fans. Yeah. Why would you boycott it? Wait, so I'm still confused. So the reason we're angry is because I think the part where people are angry about it is kind of going over my head. Because like how did that affect us? That the studio went down? As fans. You know, like I gave some advice to H8. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. What exactly? I got a lot of advice from a lot of different people, some that I accepted, some that I didn't. I don't remember specifically what your advice was. I hope it was something that I incorporated. Somebody shut down the studio on Vision's launch day. Yeah, but so what is the studio being shut down? How does that... The studio that made that game was Essie's oversight. Oh, so they thought that Square Enix was being a jerk to the people who made the game. And then, like, don't support the game. Square Enix fired all the people who made it. Is that what we're going for? I just started hiring people from that studio after what happened because I think I finally got it. Okay. That's what we're angry about. That's still silly. For one, I think, I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong for thinking this, but like, in general, like, not buying good products because the person who made it is a bad person, I don't feel like that's always the right answer. I don't really understand that movement. Like, sometimes bad people make good products, and it's okay to benefit from that. I mean, unless they're legitimately using the money, I can only see it where it's like the person is using the money made from the game or product to actively do something that is hurting you or society. Then I don't see why. I don't understand like the boycotting of things, and like I get that like No, I probably shouldn't talk too much because I can probably get canceled myself, but like I think I'll just say one. Like the whole Harry Potter thing, like we get that the writer has horrible views, and we would love it if she would change those views, but like just because of that shouldn't mean you should stop reading Harry Potter, in my opinion, or like enjoying a thing that you like. It's not like giving that money is gonna help her push those views on other people, or I don't know, you know? It just doesn't make sense to me, personally. Like, no other Nihongo game will ever be as cool as Hiragana here. Aw, arigato. That's so kind. Ganashi は嘘ついていないと思う. I don't think Ganashi is lying. きっとちゃんと手加減してるはずよ. I'm sure he fully held back. Ganashi の二乗手を食らってパニックになって自分の胸からハートを取り出そうとしたんだぴ. Most likely took that hit and got scared and took out his heart himself. ガナッシュのせいともそうでないとも言い切れないぴ. It's hard to say whether it's Ganash's fault or not. They're mad at Essie for not saving the studio, and we're also trying to hurt the Chinese company who had always gotten their money. Yeah. Who had already gotten their money. Yeah. That's lame. It's a good game. Play the game. I definitely need to play that, regardless of the politics behind it. I want to play that game. That looks like a good game. Hold on. I also want to play Seiken Densetsu 3 Remake. I never played that. I never actually finished the original Seiken Densetsu. I played it again relatively recently because I got it on Switch. It was in English, which is why I haven't played it on stream, because we don't have the Japanese version. But yeah, I did the thing that I often do with games where you have choices in how you make your character. I don't remember how it was, but you can change your, I think twice you can change each of the characters, whether they go the dark or light path. And my favorite character, the ninja-like character, I chose one, and then halfway I got like a good few more hours, like 4 more hours in, and then I'm like, you know what? I think I want to choose the other path. And so I went 4 hours back in time. You know, I did keep the save point just in case. Made the other choice. I did like the other playstyle, but got bored because I had to redo 4 hours. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have done that. So I didn't. Then I quit. Have you ever done that? I hate when I do that. Jumpman is great. The English voice acting is it's a decision. Uh-oh. Well, we'll do the Japanese if we play it. 2 class changes and can end up on dark. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dark, light, dark, and light. Remake lets you undo class changes. Well, that's nice. Then I wouldn't have had to do that. But I kind of wish, that's another reason I haven't done the remake, is because I kind of wanted to actually finish the original. Because it's so, I'm sure it's the same story and whatever, but it's still going to be so different, right? I actually have to coffee on I actually can't go. We can't leave him be. Let's go. So if we hadn't gone back, that guy wouldn't have died. But me and you probably would have died. That's crazy. To have such a... So wait, do we need to go this way? Where do we go? Is Ganesh gonna be here? I wanted it in, and they weren't gonna play with friends. The only thing the original allows. I would tell them to play the remake instead. Hold up. Remake expands it a lot better and frankly has better gameplay. I really like as much as it's weird at this, you know, now. I like the gameplay back then. Gotten pretty far in this game. We're decently far. We had 5 characters, but then we lost one. Gonna snooze for just a second. I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same point, I wouldn't have minded. And also, three allowed you to play with friends still? I guess it did, didn't it? Very much the same gameplay, but in 3D with a dodge button and actual attack combos. Yeah. I know, I get it, but I don't know what it is. It's one of those... I usually wouldn't say this, but for this particular game, I kind of liked the I don't know, choppiness of it. I'll play with one other friend. Okay, even in 3. Yeah, I think because I played with... A friend introduced me, he loved the series, and I played 1 and 3. I feel like, why not 2? What the heck was 2? No, we played 2 and 3, because 1 is basically a Final Fantasy adventure or something. You could play with 2 other friends? I didn't know that. I know there were 3 characters, but I only ever had the one friend, so... But, so they did away with that with the remake. That's interesting. Okay, so supposedly... Alright, when I was reading the guides, a very non-spoilery guide apparently, it mentions that a heart thing appears here, but we'll see. Where would it appear? I wonder. Not here. Whereas the original gameplay, like the choppiness, ability selecting, and whatnot, ring menu is still there. It expands the combat a bit, drastically improves the class system and stat system. You get some QL shortcuts. And isn't that game, the original, the one where they, there was a decimal mistake in the programming to where critical hits were pretty much non-existent, right? Because it's like if it's supposed to be like a 1% chance, it's actually a 0.01% chance, something like that, where like they never happened. It's one of the, it's either 2 or 3, and so it made when they fixed it, it made the thief character so much better. Like one of his classes was basically unplayable because of that. I think it was that. Seiken Densetsu 3. Critical hit chance. Yeah, in the original, this is just AI overview, but in the original Seiken Densetsu 3, Trials of Mana, critical hit chances do not work due to a game bug, resulting in a 0% effective chance to land a critical hit. Yeah. Regardless of any stats, abilities, or items, they're supposed to increase it. While the game has a luck stat and abilities that should increase critical hits, those mechanics are effectively broken and do not function as intended. Yep. That's how it was. So anybody like who had cool luck stuff was not actually working. Last Season original didn't have a big impact overall unless added spells. The remake, the classes really do matter how you use the character. Yeah. And we're critting a lot with Hawk and Kevin. In the original? No, apparently it's not possible. I don't remember critting. Unless they fixed it in the port. I don't think they fixed it in the port though, even. I think my friend was telling the friend that I know who's obsessed with it. The one I played with back in the day. They play a translated patch version. Yeah. I think when I was just looking it up, they said that they it said critical hit mod and whatever, to where they maybe fixed it. Yeah, there's a treasure chest there. That wasn't there before. Or I missed it. Oh, we never healed. That's okay. You know what? You go ahead and you have so much MP. Use it all. Oh, by the way, I've already snoozed it twice because I was having a fun conversation with Arcane. We do need to go ahead and take a 2-minute break. Probably we'll time it to be right after this battle. Well, actually, that didn't finish him, even though she used the 15 MP. Okay. The ads might cut me off anytime, but I'll try and wait till the end of this to finish. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'll see you guys very soon. Don't go anywhere. Nifun no kyuki itadakimasu. Let me go kudasai ne.
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you will learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available on Steam May 14th. Wishlist it now. Follow Keen Reflex on Twitch and YouTube for more information. Hiragana Hero, your Japanese learning journey awaits. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell.
Welcome back, Canada. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. We're trying to find out. There's supposed to be a new heart gene or whatever you call them in this area. At least according to one guide, but I didn't read the specifics. And I don't see it. Checked all of the different roads. Unless it's right here in the end. Oh! Well, that's not a heart. You definitely were not there before, though. Tammai. Yo. It's crazy that we don't even have the character that can use that yet. We already got 2 of them.
Looks like we still get to see this. That's crazy. Wow, there's actually like a affinity for these different characters. And okay, I read too much, but I think we might be able to get Mirufiu as a party member, and she otherwise would have been dead, I'm assuming. この俺がエニグマの仲間だって。冗談言っちゃいけねえ。For you to say that I am I'm is the bus driver a bus? Or is he actually just in this bus this whole time? For you to say that I'm a friend of the Enigmas, you gotta be joking. てめえ、その変な乗り物から出てきて話しやがれ。Get out of that weird transportation device and talk to us. 態度悪いぞ。I don't like your attitude. いや、態度は確かに良くないが、悪いやつではなさそうだ。無駄なものに説明がつけばそれでいい。He does have a bad attitude, but he doesn't look like a bad guy. I'm sure it would be fine if we can have you talk to the villagers. 我々が納得できる答えを聞かせてもらいたい。お前はどっから来たんだ? Just answer the questions how we want them to. Where did you come from? しょうがないな。ちゃんと聞いてろよ。Fine, fine. You better listen. さっきから何度も説明してるだろう? I've been explaining it to you multiple times. Okay. 今、バルサミコの声が聞こえたような気がする。I feel like I just heard バルサミコ。ああ、俺も聞こえたよ。ピスタチオ、お前は? Yeah, I heard it too. What about you, ピスタチオ? との声に、との匂いがするだけだぴ。I only hear and smell the birds. Hey, Marshall, how's it going? Appreciate the lurk. Go check out Marshall, guys. Click the link right there. Okay, I don't actually know what kind of bird this is. Let me look it up. Buncho. It's a Java sparrow. Sure, Java sparrow. Wait, can we just ignore him? Buncho onsen? Sparrow onsen? 成績表にはあなたの冒険の成果が自動的に記録されてます。The tutorial area. What the heck is this? 文書の神さん。温泉だよ。文句あんのかい？水のシールいいね。ここは回復の泉。現在までにお泊まりになれたお客さんの数は0人でございます。I bet that number actually goes up if we stop there. テーブルをつないでゲームを始めると、レッツアミーゴで友達のキャラをアミーゴに登録できます。するとそのキャラの使える魔法を自分のキャラに装備させることができるようになります。Oh no. Is that the only way to do it? So that's how we're able to use the other magic is from essentially trading with other friends. But I don't think that function is possible with the Switch version. You're saying a different thing from the guy behind you, next to you. Huh. I don't know what the difference between those two are. Yeah, there's so many bonuses from trading and fighting with your friends. I thought that was saying te, but it's ke, but you can fight your friends. This is such a cool game. Why wasn't it popular? Onsen? Oh, that's what this place is all about. People can go into your onsen. That's what the number is. The people who visited you, basically. Is that me? I can't tell. Nice. Does that count as one? Yeah, it's still 0. Oh, another blue one. Come here. Okay. Can we go north yet? Can we ignore the bus driver? We totally can. That's so weird. Go talk to the bus driver. Let's go save him. Oh, what's this? We can just... Arorina, Belcham, Normajin. I should remember those. We have to kick them. I should go north. We can explore off stream. In fact, what time is it? Oh, we only got 20 minutes. Okay, we gotta keep going. We gotta get some storyline in. Naremonoda, Amara-tachi. Yeah, bikkuri. Who the hell are you guys? Oh, you scared me. Oira-tachi, henna mamono ni owareteru pi. We're being chased by crazy monsters. Enigma te yatsu da. Shitteru ka? They're called Enigma. Do you know them? Enigma, それはアシルにとっても敵. Enigma, those are our enemies too. ところで、あんたらこそ何者だっぴ? By the way, who are you guys? アシルはワクティ村の村長親衛隊。親衛隊。長所町？親衛隊。Bodyguards, interesting. We are the mayor's bodyguards. Taratoto Tatan. Tartan. Oh, like gratin? I don't know. Tatan. そして真ん中においでるのが村長の息子さんだ. And this one in the middle is the mayor's son. 息子さんからも一言どうぞ. Alright, son, you say something too. 息子さんではない、村長と呼べ、村長. Huh? Oh, like his name is Musko? Was that supposed to be? I'm not the son, call me the mayor. Mayor! いや、しかし、呼べと言われても、村長はあなたの父。Oh, okay, no, it's not that. He really was the son. Even if you tell us to call you the mayor, your mayor is the father, your father. ワクチでは 愛の出っ張りを持つ者が尊重と決まっている。Check up. In Wakute Village, the one who holds the love dippari protrusion lump. Okay, we'll probably figure out from context. Is considered the mayor. 愛の出っ張りを父上から譲り受けた以上は私が惑星の尊重。Now that I have the love lump given to me by my father, I am now the mayor. 愛の出っ張り、別名尊重ワンド。Okay, it's a wand. In other words, mayor wand. 承知足しておりやすとも。でもそれは息子さんが無理やり、ガトー殿から。Yes, I'm aware of that. However, you've taken it by force. 息子さんではない。私が尊重だ。尊重。Question mark. I'm not the son. I am the mayor. 逆らうやつは父親に言いつけてクビにしてやる。If you plan to defy me, I will tell my father and fire you. そんなむちゃくちゃ。そこのよそ者ども、早に立ち去るがよい。You outsiders. You leave it once. そのあたりは、我ら愛の大使が管理している。近頃ではエニグマも、出撃するとき。ちょっと疲れてきた。what do we call Taishi again? Taishikan. I forget this word all the time in English. Ambassador. But yeah, anyway, this area is controlled. It's controlled by the love ambassador. I've heard that enigmas have popped up recently. だけど息子さん、私たち、however, son, we 息子ではない。息子さんではない。私の名前は Tortilla. His name is Tortilla. That's so funny. I'm not. Now his name is, in the top left, now it's like self-proclaimed mayor. I'm not the son. My name is Tortilla. Wakshti Murano Soncho da, the mayor of Wakshti. Soncho Shinasai. I think that was a dajare. Because Soncho means mayor, but it also can mean to respect someone. He goes, respect him. Ha. Tortilla. Self-proclaimed mayor. Ikuzo. Let's go. Ha. Nice なやりとりだった。Okay. We had to physically get out of its way. まあバスだP。本当だ、こんなものまで来てるんだ。エニグマのやつら、人もバスもお構いなしかよ。Yeah, why is the bus all the way out here? Those Enigma people even took buses. They're crazy. マリオクは隙間じいが、おつむはピーナッツだな。おつむLooks like there's no magic left, but we still got peanuts. さっき聞こえた声ってやっぱりバルサミコの声だったんだ。But it really was Balsamica that we heard a second ago. Yo! 悪ガキども、生きてやがったな。Hey, you little brats, you're still alive. マバスの天才ドライバー様も高知に来てるぜ。The genius magic bus driver is here as well. いやー、さっきはエニグマの仲間だと勘違いされて絡まれてたんだ。A second ago, they thought that I was a friend of the Enigmas, and they were messing with me.
全く俺のことが悪いやつに見えるってんだ Huh? Just what part of me looks like a bad guy, huh? バルサミコだっぴ It's バルサミコ運転手付きか気が利くなエニグマSo you kept the bus driver. Good job, Enigmas. とりあえず乗れよ。遠慮なんかすんなよ。自分ちだと思ってくつろいで行くんだぞ。Okay, yeah. For now, get in. Just, make yourself at home. ねえ、バルサミコ、他の生徒は見なかった ?Hey, バルサミコ、did you see any of the other students? ああ、見た。カフェオレと、can't tell if that's ペッシュ or ベッシュ。カフェオレ and ベッシュ。それとレモンとブルーベリーな。あの子ら仲いいよな。Oh, and lemon and blueberry. They really get along, don't they? キャンディはいなかった What about Candy? Did you see Candy? それに他のみんなは and everybody else? キャンディよりもガナッシュよ。キルシュのバカ。more important than Candy, Ganesh. You idiot. ガナッシュは見なかった Did you see Ganesh? あの子は一人で勝手にどっか行っちゃったね。That kid went off by himself. 他の4人が帰ってこないって言ってんのに。聞きもしねえ。言っちゃったね。他の4人が帰ってこないって言ってんのに。聞きもしねえ。どういうこと How would he even know that the four of you didn't come back yet, but he didn't care. 帰ってこないレモンたち。Oh, those four. Okay. 彼女らカフェオレを探しに行ったり帰ってこないね。They went to search for cafe ore and haven't come back. Wait a minute. So Ganesh said he wanted to look for the other people, but when told that the other people weren't coming back, he didn't care. So he was lying. カフェオレがあれば、マバスもなんとかできるかもしれないのにな。If Cafe Ore was here, we might be able to do something about the bus. 探しにカフェオレはどうしたの The search? What happened to Cafe Ore? わけわかんねえ。I don't understand what's going on. ああ、ごめん。わかりやすく言うとだな。長い。こっちの世界に飛ばされた。ショックでマバスが壊れてしまったんだ。From the shock of the being transported here, the bus broke. それで困ってたらカフェオレ君たちが来てくれたってわけさ。And then I was in trouble, so the Cafe Ore and them came to help. で、それでどうしたの And then what happened? 部品を取り出そうと思ってカフェオレの腹開けたのさ。So I wanted to get some materials, for the bus. So I opened up Cafe Ore's stomach. Cafe Ore is a robot, by the way. で、カフェオレをどうしたっぴ And what happened to Cafe Ore? 逃げた。He ran away. 俺も逃げたいよ。I would want to run away too. ガッハハハ。青いね、キルシ少年。Oh, youth. You're so young, キルシ。お前もいずれ俺みてえな汚い大人になんだよ。わかってんだろAt some point you'll become a dirty old adult like me. You know, right? とりあえず、anyway, 4人探してきます。We're gonna go look for the other 4. Huh. Now, I wonder if from now on we get to choose which way to go to find the other 4? I think we're supposed to go to Wakiti though, which is right up here.宿屋へようこそ。お泊まりになりますかお題はダブで結構ですの。Wow. Welcome to the... So, like, directly translated, this sounds like literally Love Hotel. ラブホじゃん、これ。ガチャありがとう。
日本語で cut はなんて言う Kiru. Cut.
Good job. Okay, so welcome to, let's say, the Hotel of Love. Would you like to stay? Oh, the cost? Your love is enough. That sounds dangerous, yeah. So actually in Japanese, in Japan, there are things called love hotels, labu hotel. It actually comes from the katakana directly from love hotel. This particular thing, it's not actually that. It's literally Aino Shikuya, which just happens to be translated to love hotel. But labuho, they actually call them labuho, is, I don't know if it's dangerous, but basically it's a hotel you rent out specifically for love. And usually they're by like the hour instead of by nights, where you rent a room for a few hours exactly. And there are legitimate reasons for that. Often it's for one night stands, but it can also be for like couples who maybe still live with their parents so that they can't, there's nowhere else to do it. Though I've never made use of these places. I know of, yep, she's sleeping. Yeah, I know of legitimate, friends have used it for more legitimate reasons. Walls in apartments are thin, yeah, that too. I'm a little afraid of paying with my love though. I'm sure that in this game they mean like literally love. Just loving each other. Well, now I want to go up. There's clearly a sparkly. Don't force me all the way down when I want to go up to get the sparkly. Hikari, oh nice, we got a second Hikari. Wait, that's what I am, right? I'm Hikari? No, I don't think I am, actually. I'm Beauty, I forgot. Aiden. Shh. Papa's streaming. So, this light, I wonder... This guy's saying that he would only join me if my heart was pure, and it says, your heart is very clearly pure. I wonder if we ditched Mirifiyu a second ago, if this wouldn't be available to us. Well, you missed the last train home, so you get a room with a hotel room to sleep. Yeah, that's a thing. Except that the love hotels are usually, like I said, it's like usually like 3 hours or something. So I would recommend karaoke or kissaten, manga kissa, mankitsu. Sorry, I was thinking the word mankitsu. Okay, let's not do that anymore, please. It's loud and it's right next to the microphone. Thank you. And Mama's sleeping. But yeah, because you can easily get like 8 hours at the Mankitsu for probably like $40, which is probably way cheaper than... Karaoke can be cheap if you find the right place. I think Mankitsu is the most affordable. And you get technically free food and drinks, so... Not healthy, but... So yeah, I believe light is both weekend, strong against dark. Still are cheaper than the taxi. Yep. All are cheaper than the taxi ride home usually. Yep. Absolutely. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Papa 誕生日おめでとう。 お仕事頑張ってね、マリン。あ、かわいい。There's a slide. Oh, stairs. I thought there was a slide outside of the mayor's house. Oh, there's the mayor. Forgot, can we save any time in this game? We can. Okay, it is about time for us to end our stream. Oh, she's still going. So thank you very much, guys, for supporting the stream and for hanging out today. If you'd like to further support the stream, if this is your first time and you enjoy the vibes, you would like to studying Japanese through video games with us, do appreciate hitting the follow if you're on Twitch, or subscribe if you're on YouTube. I will go ahead and put a little link in there for all the different ways you can support me. It is called socials, but it's more than that. Of course, it helps to follow all of the socials, but if you click that link, there's actually more than that, like where to buy my game, as well as I really need to put the link in there. I'll put that in there as well. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Absolutely, thank you. Yeah, our next stream is going to be, what day is it today? Is this our first? Yeah, it's actually going to be tomorrow, same time, so 8 a.m. PST. What did I just say? 6 a.m. PST, 8 a.m. EST. I guess I was technically right the last time, except it's not the usual order I say it. Yeah, we'll be playing, what will we be playing? We'll be playing the same learning game. But we'll be playing, I think it's Unicorn Overlord tomorrow? I tell you the meaning, and then I post a lesson on YouTube, and then we find some words again. Double check in. Yes, Unicorn Overload. You can check the Discord anytime for the schedule. Definitely check that. So yeah, if you're not already in the Discord, do that. Click the Discord button. What else do I need to prompt you to do? I think we're good. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Vote Unicorn Overlord. I've been doing a lot of Unicorn Overlord out of streams, so I think we can finish it soon in a few more streams maybe. Probably not tomorrow, but I think we can get close to maybe beating the last island, and then I don't know how much more storyline there will be for what the heck? Why does it keep doing that? If I find a word I like, I tell you the meaning, and then I post a lesson. Ooh, I don't think I've. Yeah, let's message. She might be listening. Probably has her sound off, but let's visit Rain Zest. We haven't got to raid her in a while. She's a very big supporter of the stream. Plays Hiragana Hero, and even drew her own artwork of me, which is fun, right? Looks like she's in a break, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit for that to. We don't come in during a break. Take it easy, Kane. Enjoy the day. It is a nice day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day too. Oh yeah, did the vote happen? Well, first of all, did it show the? And then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I tell you the meaning, and then I didn't see. Keep talking to us, Stretch. I'm wondering, did I see the? I didn't see the message. Doesn't it usually have a message? It's interesting that didn't pop up. However, the vote did pop up in the game votes, so it worked. Why didn't it show the message though? It's hard to figure out the timing you did it, but I'm assuming it's before I put socials. Keen Reflex. It might have just. And this is a space for you. Maybe I put socials almost directly after that, and it somehow like stopped the message. I don't know. Or maybe it might just be the fact that it might be the fact that technically that command is set to make a message in Twitch. And so getting the command from YouTube, it probably won't allow getting the command for YouTube and then only displaying in Twitch, because that's kind of weird if you think about it. Technically, I need to take all of the things that put messages in chat and I need to redo them. Before I just had them to chat, but at some point things got updated to where you could
do it specifically in Twitch or YouTube, and it just defaulted all of my chat messages to only Twitch, which was fine because I didn't use YouTube. But so now I need to change all of those, but I would have to retype them, so I at least need to copy it into a new thing, a new function. It says chat, which would send it to everything. It's a little frustrating. So the newer ones go to YouTube automatically, the other ones don't. We're gonna check out Rain Zest. Once again, thank you all for coming. You could have spent your time anywhere and you spent it here, and I very much appreciate that. Thank you for the resubs, Papa. Anybody else? Is now the music is done? Guys, you know what's crazy? I swear we just got to 1,000 follows on Twitch, and already it's past 1,050, which rounds up to 1,100, so it says 1.1k already on our follows. It's crazy. Not to mention, we also now have 400 subs on YouTube, and over 1,000 follows on TikTok, which just blew up out of nowhere. So yeah, thank you guys for all the different support, the different ways of supporting. You guys are amazing. Let's go see Rain Zest. Make sure to actually copy this real quick. To the Japanese one. Or the English one. See you on the other side. 来てくれてありがとうございました。また明日ね。じゃあね。Japanese.